Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW Panther. It's a Tier 7 German SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Pilsen, and this one is under the command of Randamach of DKSPT, I think that is. Yeah, I need my glasses on sometimes, right from the start. Okay, no equipment can be seen, but I'm sure he will share whatever he's got. Okay, it's a tier 9 game with tier 7 tanks, and oh, he's having a bit of a horrendous start because he's ran into 2 tanks already. And we've got an AFK, the 87. Okay, 15 centimeter howitzer, capable of doing 600 alpha, 39 millimeters of pen, 7.2 meters on the blast radius, between 10 and 18 seconds of stun. There are 2 Arty on his team, the M12 and himself. Now this is actually a real Arty because the GW Panther was proposed to be made, but they just never got around to it because they wanted the Panther tanks instead of the Panther Arty. Bit of a pity really, because Krupp went to all the trouble of actually designing it, developing it, getting it ready during 1943 and 1944, and they did make models of the vehicle, but they never actually went ahead and built one. It was going to be known as the Guerrilla 12-5. Originally, the first design was going to be made with a 128.5mm gun, not the 15 centimeter. So it might have been less powerful, but it also might have been a tank destroyer instead of an Arty as such. Now it does have good accuracy, a fairly wide arc, because of course the gun will move either side, 26 degrees either side of the center line. Oh, kill shot! Brilliant! Take out the Tiger 1 with that one. Must have gone straight through. Well, it was at least half of the penetrating shot roll, or half the alpha, so that's all he had left. So yes, of course, that's why he got hit. That one went behind him. That's RNG. Looks like the M12 is also hitting the same targets. Now it does help if you mark the target. He did just there. If you mark the target, it tells your teammates which tank you're going for, and they can double tap him. That IS-3 went up there, but he's now facing the contender. Okay, we managed to stun that guy. And we got some stun assist out of that one. And the T-10's decided to go all in. And, oh, the contender just hit him for 850. But he did get the kill in the end, and it looks like we did get stun assist on all of those. If that Skoda T56 backs up, we might be able to put a round into him. And the train is appearing. Oh, he got a direct hit, a blind hit at that. So he did back up. Our guys are going to come around the corner any second. This guy's going to be spotted. Hopefully we're going to be loaded in time. Standard reload, 25.89 seconds. We've got 22.78. We can see the target. We're dialed in. Rounds out. Oh, well, we got the stun at least. And now we're getting stun assist. Okay, we've located the enemy Arty in the back. They've got a Crusader SP and a GW Panther like ourselves. He's got unspotted, but we know where he was last seen, and we'll fire at that spot. Rounds out. And he killed him with one shot! So the Crusader is out the game now. Can we get this GW Panther? If we do, it will be a counter battery fire medal, but I don't think we will. No, because somebody else has stolen it away, the T10. There's only, well, there's 7 enemies out there. That railway wagon going straight through. We fire at the 1357 and just miss him. So more than one train now. Oh, that was a piece of him. But I think that was actually the M12 who got the piece of him. Now he's headed this way, but there's a Panther 88 between him and us. So that was aimed ahead of his path. We might need to move from this spot. AMX 1357's gone up on the ramp. Oh, our T28 goes down. Unfortunate for him. He's lining up the shot ahead of his path, trying to work out where the guy's going. Needs a bit of a spot. So the railway train goes past. Of course, that does block his movement. But we do have that Panther 88, and he might be able to spot for us. At least I hope he does. If he doesn't, we're going to be in for a nasty surprise. Because I'm sure he's after, yes, he's after a Pascucci's medal. But the M12 says, no, you're not getting that one. And it doesn't matter that we're spotted because the enemy tanks are all in the top left-hand corner of the map, the top east corner. Now we're aiming for the AMX 5100. Rounds out. Direct hit and a good one at 289, just as the railway wagon goes past, and he gets wiped out by the KV3. So the enemy is in dire trouble now. There's only 4 of them left. Their T20 just killed our T69, but we can probably put a round on him. Now we'll line up the shot ahead of path. Okay, he's going back. Rounds out. Oh, that one didn't work out to our advantage. He backed up too quickly. And we're firing from one end of the map to the other. And by the time he moved, the T-54D went in the way. And now that guy's in the corner and outside our range. But our T-54 is about to die. But he managed to get the better of the T-20, and our shot just stuns the T-54D. There's only one enemy left, and that happens to be a Super Hellcat. And we think that he might be up on the raced area near the coal pits, but we can't be sure. Everyone's converging on that area. If he's not there, then he might be headed to our direction. As far as I know, no one's checked up in A1. He's not up there, so he might be up in... Oh, he is! And he was hiding. And that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for Randamach in the GW Panther. He managed to get a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6. And his win rate from that battle, 1,668. You can tell it's his first ace because he got the scrolls underneath the M. That you only get that the first time. So well done for breaking your duck. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. In fact, he relatively low amount of damage, and he did accidentally hit the T-54D a few times as well. The highest damage in the game actually went to the T-54. No, it was actually the Forest Spirit on the enemy team. He got the high caliber for 4,608. I'm sorry about that. The T-54D got second place with 4,467. And the third place goes to that T-20 who got 2,917. You can see Randamach picked up 1,214 hit points of damage. He was beaten by 4 members of the enemy team and 6 members of his own team, which makes him 11th when it comes to damage. When it came to kills, though, he's actually in joint 3rd place because top scorer is the Forest Spirit, who managed 4 kills. 3 kills went to the T-54D and the T-10, and then the T-69 and Randamach both managed to get the same number of kills too. When it came to base XP, he's 2nd. The top scorer was the T-54D, who got 1,152, and Randamach picked up 1,097 in 2nd place, with 3rd place going to the Chopper, who managed 956. He fired 12 rounds in that game, got 5 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 7 splash. 1,214 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. Now, I suspect that the penetrating shot is the Crusader SP. Yes, it was. 350 hit points of damage. It was a blind kill, but he remembered where the guy was and the shell hit the target. He also damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 2, and got 58 hit points of damage assist and 2,335 hit points of stun assist of 5 stuns. And I think that's where he got the ace tanker. On a free-to-play account, he managed 18,772 credits profit, and he took away 2,194 experience points as well. So a very good first ace tanker in the GW Panther. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.